So here's what we're gonna do. I want you guys to select and put on a sticky. In addition to the top attribute for voice, which is magical, pick out of the other 4, 2 that you prefer. Just intuitively what you feel as a person in this room. And I want you to do the same process for feeling and for impact. So for feeling we have transported, so I want you to pick 2 more out of the 5 we selected. And for impact, we have improved health, and then I want you to pick 2 more. The goal is simply to prioritize down to 3. And when you're done, the minute that you're done writing them down on a sticky with Sharpie, I want you to take them up and put them underneath to basically help is the pillar. That one was for impact, sorry. So for impact, together. So here we have improved health. We can help move that. We can all do it together. Indigenous causes is 2. Improved health was the top one, I think. So here we got health, improved health. So 2 for indigenous, 3 for indigenous causes. So we have a lot of indigenous causes here. Which one's the winner? Growing community for the 2 secondary. It looks like equality was the winner. It looks like it's a community here. Love and grounded even got a really big. Wow. So we already had, which is the top one for it's improved health. So this one's a given, right? So improved health is the main one, and then we have equality, indigenous causes, and grounded as the other 3. So I'm actually going to do basically health is the pillar. That one was for impact, sorry. So for impact we have health as the pillar. And then Keone, which ones are the 3? Equality,
yes.
for impact. Equality, the top 3. After health.
After health. Looks like
I think grounded.
grounded, got 4. And then improved health.
So improved health is the primary one.
Grounded.
And I'm choosing.
And then we've got
I'm
a
putting this
couple
one
that-
out, and then I'm doing 3. So indigenous causes.
So it would be between
Grounded.
indigenous causes, love, or equality.
Oh, love also came up with 3.
Yeah.
So so indigenous causes, love, and equality. Grounded also came out. Let's keep grounded out for a second.
Okay.
And then have love, equality, and indigenous causes.
There we go.
Okay. So I had put grounded up here already, but I'm going to cross it out and have love at the top.
Yep.
And then
Equality.
Equality
And indigenous causes.
and indigenous causes. Awesome. And now for feeling.
For feeling, connected.
What's the main one for feeling again?
Connected.
Transported. Transported.
Transported.
I'll put that one in the middle. Transported. Okay. And then what are the top 3 outside of
The
transport?
top one was connected.
Connected.
Yes. Then refreshed,
Refresh.
followed up with nurtured.
Nurtured. Awesome. We're going to connect, be transported through the story, be refreshed and nurtured by the brand. All right, voice.
So magical was the anchor.
Mm-hmm.
The top choice was knowledgeable,
Knowledge,
honest,
honest,
and witchy.
and witchy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's super brilliant. So I'm going to show you, just to wrap up the exercise, how the exercise actually is going to help us in the design translation by illustrating in a diagram the idea that what we're using here is to create a brand narrative corridor. You told us your story, and now we are working together to prioritize and carve a tunnel. So like if you imagine the three, the first one, for example, voice. This is time. As a customer or as someone is part of the brand and part of the movement, the tunnel that you're creating to start or open that journey is magical. And then the three other things are knowledge, honest, and witchy, right?
Correct.
So I'll just put initials here. Knowledge, honest, and witchy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that in itself creates the first portal. And then the next one. So if you look at the journey of transformation of an individual person, you know, from here, or the journey of a person engaging with your brand, this is what we're creating. We're creating this arc. So maybe this triangle is actually a little bit further out. And what's the second one, Keone? How you make people feel?
So the anchor is transported. The
Transported.
top attribute, connected,
Connected.
followed up with refreshed
Refreshed.
and nurtured.
And nurtured. So the beginning or the attracting of the person is because, oh, this is this magical kind of connect. I want the knowledge. I like the truth, the honesty, etc. This is how the voice lets you enter, and the voice is telling the story, but the story transports you, keeps you connected to each other because everybody else shares their stories. Your story is her story, it's my story, it's his story, right? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And then the final portal in that is the last one, which is the impact that it has on the individual by the end, which is impact.
The anchor.
Impact. It's the last one. Impact is the
Oh,
bonus.
excuse me. The anchor is health.
Health,
The top attribute is love,
love,
equality, and indigenous causes.
and indigenous causes. So that's beautiful. So at the end, we're all going to have health, we're all going to have love, we're all going to be equal, and we're going to help indigenous causes. So that is the beginning, middle, and an end across time, but that we're clear as to how it begins. So at the beginning, we'll have what the languaging, what the words, what the story, what the brand attributes are, etc. in the stylescape itself, a little bit of the language, and then we're going to shift across time into what are all the different things that we're going to create. Well, we'll transport it. Is it images? Is it videos? Is it the packaging? Is it, you know, all the different things? And then to the end, it's like, here are the ways that we feel or that we look and that we are at the end. So a healthy person, you know, you, the indigenous people, a journey to go shoot, you know, a visit with the indigenous people and celebrate and come back home to Ecuador where this was born. Does that make sense?